Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, osia dem yopo.
This is PENDREAM TV, the only channel that brings you the best and latest updates in politics. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, like and also share for other new members to watch as well. You can also leave a comment after watching or send us a voice note on our WhatsApp number showing on the screen. Thank you. Black Rasta angrily blasted Bawumia over a recent statement made by Palgrave, saying Bawumia is the best person Ghana should have now and the future to come, which made Black Rasta very angry. And he said even the cemetery in Awudome knows that Bawumia is a waste product when it comes to economy management. Without much ado, I would like you to join me listening to what he said into detail. Thank you. He also said he's excited about a statement made by Mahama saying you build blaster around the domestic players, which is think is the best idea.
Yabo! From the news reel, we keep it real, as always. And today we're looking at something from 3news.com, the most authentic source of news online. And it says, Bawumia is the best economist Ghana has had. He has the right brain to be president. And this is from a gentleman by name Palgrave. Palgrave. My brother, my sister, I read it. Government spokesperson on governance and security, Palgrave Bawumia, has said the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, has the right brain and character to be president of Ghana. He says the flag bearer of the new patriotic party, NPP, is the best economist Ghana has ever had. Now, speaking on the big issue on TV3 Monday, February 5, ahead of Dr. Bawumia's planned public address on Wednesday, Mr. Bawumia said, Dr. Bawumia is the best economist that Ghana would have, that Ghana has had, and the future of Ghana. I see the media houses and even the NDC have a lot of admiration for the flag bearer of the NPP. And I am glad, because if we need to put proper economic knowledge and proper economic value systems in place, John Mahama comes nowhere near close. He comes nowhere. It is clear that Dr. Bawumia is the right person to lead the country. He has the right brain, the right mindset, the right positions, and the right character. So this is the photograph of Palgrave Bawumia. Now, when you hear the Bawumia and you hear the Akufo-Addos and the rest, you know they are coming from one bucket of crabs, right? These guys are all from the same bucket of crabs. They are the same character, they are the same color, and they have the same feathers, so they flock together. Show me your friend, and I can tell you what your character is. I feel insulted. I feel totally disrespected. I've heard the name Palgrave. I think I even met him once or twice. My brother, my sister. But this attitude is stinking. These people do not have any regard for Ghana. They do not respect Ghana. These are hypocrites, political hypocrites, my brother, my sister, who are only looking at winning elections and not thinking about how they can change this country. And I'm so embittered and angry. My brother, even the dead at Awudome Cemetery know that Bawumia is a waste product when it comes to economics. He came to us here telling us that he was Adam Smith. Little did we know, after all the consequences, that he was blacksmith. My brother, my sister, Adam Smith all of a sudden has become a blacksmith. It is most shocking and most degrading. My brother, my sister, these were the people who told us that poor people were those who were doing mobile money, and for that matter, economically, it would not make sense to tax anything that was mobile money. All of a sudden, they became chameleons. Under their own watch, they decided to levy taxes on mobile money. And they told us with a new philosophy that if you can transfer 100 Ghana cedis a day, you are rich. You are no longer poor. They think we are idiots. Some of them think that we have no common sense. Under our very watch, my brother, my sister, we saw how a great economist, the great economist that we were talked about too, under our very watch, we saw how they decided to bring about a dirty e-levy that ended us up at the gates of the IMF and the World Bank like common cheap beggars. Under our very watch, my brother, my sister, Bawumia, who was touted as the economic whiz kid of this country, we saw our economy crumble to the ground. His mantra that won them the election was very simple. If the foundations are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. That was holier than some scriptures. My brother, my sister, we wrote it into amulets, tied that around our necks, tied those around our legs, and we considered it as a holy mantra. Oh yes, if the foundations are weak, the exchange rate would expose you. My brother, my sister, the exchange rate has exposed them over and over. And yet, arrogant as they are, they still sit back and then they play politics with us. Please, can you take the photograph away? It's sad. Anytime I see the face of Bawumia, I start to get cancer. Cancer. Cancer of anger. I love my country, Ghana. I want to see my children grow up in a better country. I want to see my country move from a country that is insulted and trampled down upon. I travel around the world and I hear what people say about Ghana. I go to the embassies once in a while and I see how Ghanaians, my brother, swarm these embassies like bees over hives. Everybody wants to fly out of the nation. Our kings and our political leaders are all buying houses outside Ghana. Ghana is no longer safe for anybody. My brother, my sister, in our country, it looks like we have all become dummies. And these guys are playing chess with our heads. I am shocked. My brother, my sister, so Bawumia all of a sudden has become the best economics that the nation would ever had. The best economist that the nation has had and the nation would ever have. I am so sad. This is so nauseous, very nauseating. How can you take me to the IMF and the World Bank? How can you reduce me to a common slave? And now you come back and tell me you are the best economist. You are the one who is going to solve the problems of this nation. The chairman of the economics team, my brother, my sister, today our nation is the nation that is highest in debt, indebted to the World Bank and the IMF. And they still have the guts to come and tell me that the nation should have Bawumia as the next president. I see some little children in the studio and I feel sorry for them. Little children. I don't know what they're going to grow up to be in a nation that has no respect for patriotism, a nation that does not make them proud. Some of them are coming from the ghetto where 3 square meals would even be a problem. Some of them attend schools where teachers do not even come to class. Some of them have to go beyond rivers in order to go to school, and a lot of them die in the river. My brother, my sister, at the end of the day, you play politics with the life of people. And you expect me to be happy and clap for you, all because you want to win some dirty election. They do not care about how this nation will develop. They are not interested in opening up the minds of the average Ghanaian to make the Ghanaian student think. They only teach them to recite from their books. Some teachers are even angry when you ask them questions. Are these teachers who can lead you to the promised land? You are not thinking about how you can uplift the average Ghanaian. All you are thinking about is winning the next election. Oh, who should be my running mate? He should come from Ashanti. Oh no, he should come from Fanti. Oh no, he should come from the north. Oh, he should come from Aibe so that I can win the election. It's not about the brain anymore. The best brains are leaving this nation. The duffs, the dead minds are those who stay here and become rich. Have you ever asked yourself why you go to school and some of the best brains, they don't make it in life? But the weak brains, the dunderheads, are those who become politicians and they are so rich. Some of them become prophets and prophesy, make money all over the place. The best brains sit back and they are poor. Hallelujah. Please, the more you insult Ghanaians with Bawumia, the more, my brother, my sister, we get angry. I have told you already, if Bawumia wins the next election, I am out of this nation. I'm carrying my children. I'm carrying my dogs and my goats. I'm carrying every little thing out of this nation until Bawumia gets out of power. It means that we are numb to suffering. I live it. My brother, my sister, it's terrible. It's terrible. I am shocked. And which way? Many people would like to leave. The moment this guy, fake economist, even Alan Chermatin referred to him as the lying economist from the same party. Well, I leave it here. Next thing I want to look at, and I want to be quick with this, is from Graphic Online, the national communicator. And it says, John Mahama pledges to build new Black Stars team on homegrown talent. Please underline homegrown talent. And I read, watch this. The National Democratic Congress NDC 2024 flag bearer John Dramani Mahama has outlined plans to build the new Black Stars team with homegrown players as part of his campaign to become president of Ghana. During his building the Ghana We Want tour in the northern region, Mahama addressed the need for a fresh approach to Ghana's national football team, which has faced disappointing performances in recent years. The Black Stars' early exits from the 2023 AFCON in Cote d'Ivoire highlighted the team's struggles. Mahama emphasized the importance of nurturing talent with Ghana's football structure, stating that his government will prioritize domestic players who have excelled in the revamped system. Oh, Jesus, have mercy. So I see this as common sense. Every now and then we have a coach who is from Israel. Yet the last time Israel kicked a football was in the days when Jesus was not born. Yet we have coaches from Israel who come to coach African teams. The other day I heard that there was a coach coming from China to come and coach who? You have coaches who are coming all the way from countries who we don't even know exist in the world. They have never kicked a football. They bring them to come and coach us, all because they are white. Mental cancer. Cancer of the brain. My brother, let there be a school in Ghana. Put 2 white teachers in that school. All students will go to that school. Hey, Ubroni die. Hey, Ochadia papa. Ochadia. Untiasia crowd betiasie. My brother, my sister, mental cancer. I am excited when Mahama says he's going to build the Black Stars using domestic products. One, this is patriotism. This is domestication. I am happy when I see indigenous of this country work so hard. Look, you have had the University of Mines for how many years now? Yet every time we discover anything in Ghana, we have to go and bring Americans to come and dig the gold. We have to go and bring Chinese to come and dig the diamond. We have to go and bring the British people to come and explore our oil. Are we okay? Who created us? It could never have been God. I am sure on the seventh day when God rested, Satan created some people. And some of us were created by Satan. Those who cannot think. They are so wicked. How can you have the school of mines, yet every time you discover gold, it's Chinese you go for, the Americans you go for. They take 80% of everything and share the 10% amongst you. The rest of the 10% they give to somebody that we can't even mention as kickbacks. It hurts me. Yet we have all the talent. When Ghanaians leave this country and travel to America and England, you realize that they are prospering and even doing better. Yet it's the same brain. 2 years ago, it came out, according to the statistics, that Ghanaians who traveled all the way to England were the most hardworking and the most disciplined. Why is it that when they are in Ghana, they are the least disciplined? Why is it that when they are in Ghana, they are the laziest? Yet when they leave the country and go to England, hardest working, highest paid, is because the system is dead and it's not working. My brother, the Bible says, grow up a child the way he should be. So when he grows up, he shall not depart from it, right? So when you raise your children seeing white people as everything, when you raise your children seeing Abrochire, Obodo Igbo as everything, then you have a problem. That is why they will never count their money until the white man comes to help them count. He pockets what he wants and the rest of it he gives to you. When would your children enjoy true independence? How many of them can even recite the national pledge? How many of them can sing the national anthem? The moment they leave school, they forget. My brother, is cancer of the brain. Mama says when he comes into power, he will harness the domestic energy and domestic power so that the black stars can rise. My brother, but I have a quote I want to share with you and end it. I saw this quote yesterday and it boiled my blood about football. I need you to open your ears and listen with rapt attention. Now this quote, my brother, my sister, is quite long, but it is the best quote I can use for this. It is from Valerie Piolet. Valerie Piolet. That is a French person. And it says, a people overwhelmed by mediocrity condemns itself to failure and misery when they know more about football than their own rights. When they scream louder for a goal than for an injustice. When they demand more from a player than from the leaders. Hey, let the black stars be playing football. Even when mosquitoes are biting them, they don't feel it. Let snakes be jumping around them, biting them, they will not feel that. Let them score a goal. It's like they say, all men and all women are goal. Like the world is coming to an end. Look at how they are shouting for a goal, but they sit down and watch and they are quiet when injustice is meted out to a brother. A sister goes to look for a job. The big man wants to sleep with her before he gives her a job. And we are quiet. Oh, say Ghana, dear Sao. But when you score a goal, yeah, everybody. When the day you is not playing well, oh yeah, Unifrio. You are quick to react to football than to react to real life situations. Hallelujah. I leave it here. Finally, my brother, my sister, I'm going to spend just 1 minute on this. And this is from Peace FM Online. It says, it is just a promise. Alan Poo-Poo's Mohammed's 24-hour economy policy. And here, change, Alan Kwejochramantin says, is what Ghanaians require. He believes it is time for politicians to do away with the practice of presenting manifesto to the elections in the election year to hoodwink electors. One of the least people to talk about is Alan Kyerematen. He wants to be president of Ghana as if we are crazy people. Alan Kyerematen. What did you do when you were minister? Apart from dressing like Queen Elizabeth's husband and walking around with your giantly body and frightening everyone, what did you do? What is your track record? I promised I was going to spend only 1 minute on this, so I'll leave it here. Well, my name is Black Rasta. I want to say thank you so much. I appreciate you. The modeling newscaster is in the house. Beatrice Edu. My producer says there are students here who would like to have a photograph. Why not? I love children, you know, and I love students. But they first of all must see the modeling of Beatrice. Beatrice, please get up and do some walking for the students. They're all looking for you. Come, 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 come. This is a model. I should take some of the news, my brother, my sister. Right.
Thank you for watching. Really appreciate your time. Please, if you have not yet subscribed, subscribe for us. Turn the notification bell on to all posts so that you'll be the first to receive any updates from our channel. Thank you.
PENDREAM TV now, so far so good. Say open online portal e Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.